Good evening, Everton fans. How's it going? Dave's here on his own because Paul's in work and he's got stuff to do. So, we'll leave Paul to do what he needs to do. So, talking about Lincoln away in the third round of the Carabao Cup. Team news is due out in a minute or two. I just thought I'd come online now just to build up some numbers and get the tweet out and everything else. So, while I'm here, just tell us your predictions for the game and who you think should be starting, who do you think should be who should be dropped, who should be playing. Let's go for it. I'll give it a couple of minutes now while I sort this out. Hopefully everyone's well as well. It's hard to do this when Paul's not here when I've got no one to talk to. Let me just try and sort this out now. No, that's not me. Here we go. Tweet. Do I think Keane and Iwobi? Yeah. I think I've actually got a bit of team. I wrote this down a little earlier on while I was in work, and the team that I actually ended up putting out. I want us to play our strongest side. I don't. Hang on, I'm just trying to sort this camera out. I don't really believe in. I think balls out. Just go all out for this cup. It's only 3 games into the season. Why not? Players shouldn't be injured. Should be nice and fresh. So I'm going to go 2-0, and I'm going to go with my strongest team that I thought, which is the same from last week, and that's Pickford, Coleman, Keane, Mina, Luca Dean, Davis or Bernard, Delph, Gomez, Richarlison, Keane, and Iwobi, and that's my strongest side that I think. And I've got my little girl. I'm just talking. I'm talking to everyone. Say hello. Right, go inside. Go on, I'll tell you in a minute. When anything can go wrong, will go wrong. That's what happens when you do live stuff. Let me just get this out to everyone so they can go sort this out. But yeah, team news should probably be out any minute now. So I will sort that out in just a sec. But yeah, I've given you my side there, and I'll give the team news in just a second. Sidibe should start possibly, but I think Coleman might be needed just to, bit of a level head in the team. I don't know. 2-0 Toffees, Paul. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to go 2-0 as well myself. I'd like to see this game done and dusted before half time. But we'll wait and see. It's typical Everton. It's typical cup night. So 6:45. Team news should be just coming in. Let me just try and bring up this. Come on, Everton. Take your time. Right, team news is in. So, Pickford in goal. Luca Dean, Mason Holgate, Michael Keane, and Sidibe. Delph and Schneiderlin in the middle. So, Gomez has dropped out. Andre Gomez is on the bench. And the same with Yerry Mina. It will be Sigurdsson, Richarlison, and Keane with Gylfi Sigurdsson as captain for the game. Best character from The Office. We'll be talking the US, which I've just started watching, and I'm halfway through series 3. At the moment, I don't know because I don't know all the rest of the characters from the other Office. But best character in the UK one, either the IT technician or Gareth. Sigurdsson needs to step his game up. Yeah, definitely. I think from Friday, this is a game where everyone's got to step up and change attitudes about how they played. It was a very poor performance all around, and not a lot of people come out with a lot of praise. I'd like to see, this is what I was saying in another video with the Toffee Blues. Nice one for having us on, by the way. I said I'd play the same 11 that started on Friday and said you've got to get your act together. Or there's players now coming up who will take your place. So that I like the big guy who dressed up as Ali G. Keith. Yeah, he's actually mates with my brother. Believe it or not, he's done some recording for. My brother used to run a Comic-Con years ago, and Keith's actually come to that. He's a good lad. I've spoken to him a couple of times. Ewan, I think his name is, and he did the Office quiz in town, which was boss, by the way. If you can get involved in that. But anyway, just for those who are just joining me, I can go back to the team views. Otherwise, I'll just end up talking about The Office all day. I'll go through the subs as well. So starting with Pickford in goal, Luca Dean, Mason Holgate, Michael Keane, and Sidibe. Delph and Schneiderlin in the midfield. It will be Sigurdsson, Richarlison, and Keane up front. Big chance for Mason Holgate here, and also for Sidibe. You know these players are all coming in. Big chance for players to step up here as well. Substitutes are Stekelenburg, Leighton Baines, Dominic Calvert-Lewin drops to the bench, obviously. Walcott, Mina, Tosin, and Andre Gomez. So even then, it's a strong bench as well. So it'd be interesting. I think we need to see this game done and dusted by half time. Let's hope Sidibe is decent. Let's hope that we've managed to do make a change. Like we did Leighton Baines, where we brought in Luca Dean to replace Leighton Baines. Let's hope we brought in Sidibe to replace Seamus Coleman as well, which would be, beneficial to Everton in a big way. One time. No, no, you're looking at me. You're looking at my boobs. There we go. That's better. So give us your predictions as well. So I've said 2-0. I'm happy with that side. Are you happy with that side that's come out as well? Going back on what I've done. Yeah, I wasn't far off. Iwobi is in. I said Sigurdsson would take his place on the bench. 6-1 Lincoln. Fucking hell, mate. Or 6-1 Everton, I hope. 3-1 Keane Natter. Let's see it. Let's hope so. Nice one, Lee. Ever the optimist, mate. Odds are tremendous. I'm sure they are. 4-0 at least, Anthony. Yeah. So the game is game's kicking off in an hour. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a live one after the game, hopefully after the draw, and we're in the bag for the fourth round. It's either going to be 10 o'clock or just after 10:15 if there's penalties. Hopefully not for Everton. Once the penalties are over, that's when they'll do the draw. So probably looking around about 10:30. I'll try and jump on again if I'm not done in from screaming at Everton like I was against Villa. But I found Friday to be really therapeutic. To be honest, I thought it was really good. It just sorted me out for the rest of the weekend. Everton did not ruin my weekend after Friday night. After that, like half-hour, 45-minute blast where we just ripped everyone apart. So hopefully I'll be able to do that for you tonight. But hopefully it's better news than what it was on Friday, at least. Well, I shall do some follows. So if you're following us obviously on the GrandOldTeam and you're picking this up, make sure you follow me and Paul on Falcon Blues TV and also the Falcon Blues 1878 there on Twitter accounts. You can chat to us as much as you want then, and you can also do it here. And I made up everyone's joining in. The live stuff's not easy. It's a pain in the arse more than anything when you're trying to do it. Just getting your kids in from work and whatever and trying to run around and do this. But nice one for everyone who's joining me. So I don't think there's any more to say. I'm happy with that side. I really am. I was a bit concerned when there was mentions of Lossell coming in at starting, and the way Silva was going on is almost like he wasn't really interested in this cup. So I think that's a solid side, and I think we should be getting through this game. Fair play to Lincoln. I believe they're playing well. I haven't really looked into it, but I would like to think that we can get the job done in 90 minutes. 45 would be even better, so I can just put my feet up and we can all relax. And he can bring on Calvert-Lewin, and maybe Calvert-Lewin can get himself a couple of goals, get a bit of confidence in him. Who knows? Don't think there's any more to say. I'll keep this short because it's easier to do this after the game. I've given you the team news once more, just for those who are just joining me. Pickford in goal, Luca Dean, Mason Holgate, Michael Keane, and Sidibe. Fabian Delph and Schneiderlin take the midfield. Richarlison, who someone just said Richarlison needs a rest, possibly. Yeah, Richarlison, Sigurdsson, Iwobi, and Keane, and maybe give him the half, and then maybe bring in Gomez and shore up the midfield, and keep it solid. Hopefully, we'll have had a couple of goals in by then. Keane will have staked the claim and got himself an early goal. Fingers crossed. Let's wait and see. Substitutes: Stekelenburg, Leighton Baines, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Theo Walcott, Yerry Mina, Cenk Tosin, and Andre Gomez. So 10 minutes, that's all you're getting off me. Don't think Dominic should even be on the bench ever again. Yeah, the knives are out for him at the moment. Hoping Tom, don't think I'll go back to Calvert-Lewin. I think the knives are out for Calvert-Lewin at the moment, which, it's fair enough, but he needs to be that person, where everyone was going, oh, Calvert-Lewin was doing great when we were winning 3 and 4-0, and everyone was happy about him. But when we're not winning those 3 and 4-0, stays down. He put it quite rightly. He's got to be the one who's getting that one goal and winning games for us. So, I think a start from the bench would be good for him. I think he'll realise. I mean, I know. I say this, completely fairly. I know it's only Lincoln, but give him a run, give him the last 30 minutes, because I think Keane will be blowing out his arse by half time anyway. I'm waiting to see. I was hoping Tom Davies would start. He isn't even on the bench. Yeah, interesting. I thought Andre Gomez would have come out completely for that, or even Sigurdsson would have dropped to the bench and given Davis that opportunity, which was part of the original list that I said, where I'd have Davis and Bernard in. I went Pickford, Coleman, Keane, Mina, Luca Dean, Davis or Bernard, Delph, Gomez, Richarlison, Keane, and Iwobi. So I think Tom's going to have to realise that as well. He's not a guaranteed starter even in the cups now, so he's going to have to work doubly hard, which is good because it encourages players to think, we'll pull your tripe out. I'm still weird that like Theo Walcott even getting near the side at the moment, but I think he's another one who probably needs a goal, a bit like Calvert-Lewin, to instill a bit of confidence in himself. That he's got to make up for that last week, which was just criminal. You can almost forgive Calvert-Lewin for that, for the way he's been playing, but Walcott's been around the frigging game so long. I don't even think he's asked anymore. He should have put that one away. Okay, I'll wrap it up. I'll speak to you after the game. Hopefully Everton are through and it won't be as therapeutic and ranting and raving as it was last week, and we can relax and we can go into the draw for the 4th round. So until then, I'll catch you after that. Up to toffees. See you in a bit. Yes, and so watching me ahead.